is well known around the world owing to its historical background, diverse cultures, and interesting traditions. Its ancient scriptures and texts have been the way of life of its people for thousands of years. Today, the country is taking huge strides in the field of science and technology, paving a way towards a progressive India. So friends, I'm your host Shreyasa Vijay, and today in our episode of My India, we'll take a look at some of the stories that very well showcase the unique culture and prosperity of our country, stretching from Himalayas to Kanyakumari. Riding high on the crest of winter in February, a splash of colors, rhythmic drum beats, vivid arts, crafts, music, dance, and immersive cultural ethos. All this merged to mark the colorful festivity of one of the world's largest international craft fair, Surajkund. This year, International Craft Fair witnessed over thousands of people along and participation of over 20 countries. Let's take a look at this colorful and vibrant extravaganza. India is a land of diversity and beautiful culture. Each year, several fairs attract numerous people from around the world. One such annual event is Surajkund Mela, which strives to showcase the richness of handicrafts, handlooms, and traditions of India. Held at Surajkund, an ancient reservoir of the 10th century located in the Faridabad district of Haryana, the fair is spread across an area of 40 acres. Started in 1981 by the Haryana Tourism Department, this year, the 34th edition of the fair witnessed participants from around the world who showcased their art and handicrafts. From jewelry to toys, furniture to pottery, almost everything can be found here. This year, nearly 20 countries participated in the fair along with other states of India. Uzbekistan was chosen as the partner nation and Himachal Pradesh was selected as the theme state.
It's the best event of the year to see your culture, to see your India in one platform, at one platform, and you see all the states here, and the partnering country this year is Uzbekistan, and this year the theme of the fair is Himachal. You see the culture, the food, the vibe, the textile, the everything from one particular state in a larger format.
A confluence of diverse forms of art and culture, the fair has visitors and participants of almost all communities, creed, castes, background and social status in India and abroad. Getting more and more attractive, fun and consumer-friendly each year, the Surajkund Mela is the best platform for skilled craftsmen and artisans of India and other nations to showcase their talent. With over 1,000 stalls, the popular fair has witnessed over 1 million footfalls this year, including thousands of foreigners.
I have absolutely loved it here today. I've seen beautiful things. I came from the Indian textiles and handmade things and embroidery, but I've seen Uzbekistan beautiful embroidery, things from Indonesia. It's been very good. I had lovely food. I had some momos. It's been a fantastic day. Highly recommend it. It's beautifully set up as well. The whole environment is just lovely. And it's safe and everybody doesn't have to be worried and scared to come.
In the sheer rural ambience, it appeals to come and get exposed to some great talents involved in paintings, woodstock, pottery and terracotta, all highlighting the vibrant cultural range of their native place. The main motto behind this festival is to promote handicrafts and handlooms with the aid of craftsmen invited from all over the country.
ये मेला बहुत सुंदर, अति सुंदर है। ये मेला में बहुत सारे लोग आता है, बहुत दूर दूर से कम से कम 40 देशों का लोग आता है ये मेला देखने के लिए। ये मेला का जवाब नहीं है। इस मेला में बहुत हम लोग का सेल होता है, इसीलिए बाहर से हम लोग हर साल हम इधर आते हैं।
Fairs like these are organized all around the year to celebrate various forms of art and culture and provide a platform to budding artisans and craftsmen. Fairs like these also display the rich and diverse culture of India. West Midnapur district of India's eastern West Bengal state is setting an example of religious harmony with people from across communities working together shoulder to shoulder in an engineering equipment manufacturing industry. Take a look.
Unity among different religious communities is an inherent character of India. Be it work, festival or daily chores, people here work together, celebrate together and live their lives in harmony. Employees of an engineering equipment manufacturing industry in Midnapur in the state of West Bengal have been upholding such unity for over 13 years now.
13 বছর ধরে কাজ চলছে রানিং। তো এখানে ইঞ্জিনিয়ারিং ইন্ডাস্ট্রি অ্যাকচুয়ালি, তো ইঞ্জিনিয়ারিং কাজ হয়, ইন্ডাস্ট্রি লেভেলের যেসব কাজ সেগুলো হয় আর কি।
এখানে যারা কাজ করেন কতজন এখন রয়েছে?
এখন এখানে মোটামুটি আমাদের 12 থেকে 13 জন, কিন্তু তার ভেতর অ্যাপ্রেন্টিসশিপ আছে। সময় বলতে কাজের ভেতর দিকে নির্দিষ্ট টাইম আছে আমাদের, সেই টাইম অনুযায়ী সবাই এন্টিটি হন, তারপরে এন্টিটি হওয়ার পর কাজ করে, কাজ করে যারা এখানকার স্থানীয় তারা বাড়ি ফিরে যায়, আর বাকি যারা আছে তারা এখানে থাকার ব্যবস্থা আছে থাকে।
রান্নাবান্না খাওয়া দাওয়া সবাই?
হ্যাঁ, নিজেদের ভেতরেই ওরা রান্নাবান্না খাওয়া দাওয়া করে এবং এইভাবেই ইউনিট চলে আমাদের।
Coming from different religious backgrounds and several parts of the state, the employees of this small industry have been living amicably without having any differentiation among themselves on the basis of religion, caste or social status.
একসঙ্গে কাজ করছি হিন্দু মুসলমান সবাই, 8 ঘন্টা ভালোভাবেই কাজ করছি, আর সুন্দর 8 ঘন্টা আমাদের জীবনযাপন চলে যাচ্ছে।
একটা পরিবারের মতো
পরিবারের মতো আমাদের ঈদের সময় ছুটি পাচ্ছি, সবাই ডাকছে, আর পুজোর সময় আমরা যাচ্ছি, পুজোয় প্রসাদ খাচ্ছি, সবাই একসঙ্গেই থাকছি ভালোভাবে মিশে।
আপনারা কি চান, মানে এইরকম ভাবেই যেন আমাদের কাজ?
হ্যাঁ, আমাদের এইভাবেই যেমন কাজকর্ম চলতে থাকে এইরকমভাবেই আমরা জীবনটা যেমন চলে যায়।
আমরা এখানে তো রান্না একসঙ্গে খাওয়া দাওয়া করি, একসঙ্গে খাওয়া দাওয়া।
কেমন লাগে এই যে
ভালো, খুব ভালো। সবাইকে মিলেমিশে কাজ করি, হ্যাঁ, অসুবিধা কিছু নেই, হ্যাঁ, কোনো অসুবিধা সেরকম কিছু নেই।
যখন আপনারা একসঙ্গে কাজ করছেন তখন কিভাবে সময়টা কাটান?
সময়টা সবাই কাজের মধ্যে দিয়ে কাটে, কাজের মধ্যে দিয়ে সমস্যা।
তারপরে যখন অবসর সময়
অবসর ওই নিয়ে গল্প করি, বাস, তারপর আবার রান্না বান্না সব কিছুই হয়, আবার কাজ হয়। ডিউটি।
Giving precedence to duty above all the cultural and religious differences, the workers of the small industry present the long beholden tradition of India, that is unity amidst diversity.
Now, a roundup of some of the major stories that made news recently.
Bollywood actor Vicky Kaushal and actress Janhvi Kapoor turned on the heat at the ramp at Lakme Fashion Week's summer resort show in Mumbai. Kapoor walked the ramp wearing a vibrant sleeveless gown with abstract embroidered motifs from the shelves of designer Rahul Mishra. She accessorized her look with a beautiful neckpiece.
I think it's beautiful and I'm very happy to wear it. And I'm very happy that Reliance Trends has brought together so many talented and fresh and new designers and showcase.
Lakme Fashion Week is a biannual fashion event. Its summer resort edition concluded on Sunday. Electric vehicles, including scooters, bikes and SUVs, are attracting visitors coming to the Auto Expo 2020 being held in India's northern Greater Noida city. Thousands of visitors who flocked to Auto Show were seen looking out for new car and two-wheeler models as per their requirements at different stalls.
We will be catering to two segments. The first one is SUV, and the second one being electric vehicles. So they're really liking the SUVs. They're liking the colors, the designs of the SUVs, and they are liking in electric vehicles. The kind of display we have done, not only for the overall cars but also what goes into a battery. So they are liking the display for both electric cars and the battery display as well.
Electric vehicles including Tata Altroz EV, Renault City KZE, Mahindra eKUV 100 and SUVs like 2020 Hyundai Creta, Renault Duster Turbo, Tata Harrier have been put on display at the Auto Show. India is trying to put more electric vehicles on the road to combat worsening pollution in the cities and meet the country's commitment to cut its climate-changing emissions. The country has 15 of the most populated cities in the world, including New Delhi, also looking for alternative vehicles.
Moving on, as the world emphasizes on active use of renewable energy, the JFE Engineering Company of Japan has come up with the new geothermal electric power generation system that efficiently converts geothermal energy into stable energy. And in another section, we'll show you how the old spinning top game is still maintaining its popularity among the young and old people of Japan. Take a look.
Geothermal energy in Japan is expected to be actively utilized as renewable energy. This is one of the world's most abundant sources of power. In 2018, a new geothermal electric power generation system was launched in Matsu, Hachimantaria, Akita Prefecture. JFE Engineering coordinates in planning, construction of geothermal power plants and electricity sales.
この度、JFE エンジニアリングは、松尾八幡平地熱発電所の建設に出資者として、参画し、その中でですね、建設に携わってきました。まず日本はですね、世界、第3位の地熱資源を有する、地熱大国だと思っております。その中でですね、地熱発電というのは、季節変動によらない、それから、時間変動がない、気候変動がない、安定的なエネルギーとしてですね、ベースロードになり得る再生可能エネルギーだと思っております。JFE エンジニアリングはもう50年以上前からですね、地熱発電の蒸気生産設備の方の建設にですね、深く関わってきましたが、最近はですね、発電所建設にも携わっておりまして、蒸気生産設備から地熱発電設備の一貫した建設ができるというですね、強みを持っていると思います。建設場所はですね、山の上にある非常に一日の中でも気象変動の激しいところでありまして、特にですね、2017年のタービンのですね、搬入時なんですけれども、長崎から秋田港までタービンを運んで、そこから秋田から八幡平まで陸送するという輸送だったんですけれども、まずですね、台風に見舞われまして、タービンの到着がですね、遅れました。で、そのためにですね、今度陸送の時に降雪に見舞われるという事態になりまして、本当にもうタービンの輸送で台風と降雪が重なってしまうという非常に悪条件になったんですけれども、現地の方のですね、所長の協力でもう一生懸命除雪をしてですね、その後の遅れの工程も取り戻すことができました。
JFE Engineering provides highly efficient geothermal power generation system consisting of production and well-managed facilities. There are steam production facilities, steam gathering pipeline, brine gathering pipeline, and re-injection facility. Other than that, there is a binary power generation facility capable of utilizing both steam and hot water.
松尾八幡平地熱発電所の出力は 7499kW となりまして、これは新規開発としては22年ぶりの大きな出力の発電所になります。海外についてもですね、インドネシアをはじめとして地熱資源を有する国が多々ありますので、JFE エンジニアリングもですね、蒸気生産設備から発電所まで一貫して建設できるという強みを生かしてですね、今後も海外も含めて視野に含めてですね、地熱発電を広げていければいいなというふうに考えております。
The electricity produced is supplied to the local town. Technology of JFE engineering to convert geothermal energy into stable energy can make great contribution around the world. Moving on, every year in Japan, national championship is held for spinning top game called Koma. It is managed using strings.
三段スピリッツクロスアタックです。コマを投げて紐でかけてクロスした状態で縦で回すっていう。
Techniques used for movement of spinning top have unique names. The players name it as they please.
綱渡り往復です。コマを紐の上から動かして左手に行き、それをまた同じ風に戻し、手に乗って回ったら大成功です。
Players challenge the high-level spinning top movement technique. It is considered one of the oldest games for children in the world. It is also very popular among young and old in Japan.
コマは手先も使うし、頭も使うし、子供がすごい夢中になって遊べるので、すごくいいと思います。
Mr. Fujita is a director of Spinning Top Challenge Tournament. He teaches people the fun of spinning top.
日本のコマというのは外国のコマと違って心棒が長いので、割といろんな技ができやすいんですよね。で、子供たちが考えた技もあるんですけど、例えば地面で回ったら次はお手手に乗せる。基本技がいろいろあって、それのバリエーションがどんどん出てきて、新しい技が考える。
This museum has spinning tops from many countries around the world, and they are usually considered traditional toys.
数えられないんですけど、だいたい5万点ぐらい集めたんですけど、でコマ自身がそんなに高いものじゃないので、他のおもちゃに比べて、だから割と広がってるんですよね。爆発的な人気はないですけど、何百年間ずっと続けて地道にずっとブームが続いているという、それはやっぱりものが回転することに割と興味がある。簡単にこうできるおもちゃもだんだん増えてきて、努力しないとできない遊びというのがだんだんやらなくなったんで、僕らは少し苦労しないとできないような遊びを伝えたくて。
There are many ways to play spinning top around the world, and it always has the power of making people happy and smile.
India is the land of diversity, where people from various religions and traditions are knitted together, presenting a beautiful amalgamation of different communities. Amid all faiths and religions, Sufism culture in India works as a binding force that promotes love, harmony and humanity. So today, we take you to the shrine of Sufi saint Jan Muhammad Sahib in Rajouri district, where the first Urs of the saint was commemorated with much religious fervour and gaiety. Take a look. Thousands of devotees thronged the Sal village of Rajouri district in the Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir to commemorate the Urs of the revered Sufi saint Jan Muhammad Sahib. Cutting across religious lines, devotees offered their special prayers to the saint. Devotees took part in the salutations, sermons and prayers at the shrine, while scholars and imams threw light on the life, religious services, teachings and spiritual strength of the saint, who devoted his entire life to serve humanity.
साईं जान मोहम्मद साहब रहमतुल्लाह अलैह का ये पहला उर्स है। पिछले साल इसी आज की तारीख में आपका विसाल हुआ था, तो आज आपका बड़ी शान और शौकत के साथ यहाँ उर्स मनाया जा रहा है, जिसमें हज़ारों की तादाद में अकीदतमंदों ने यहाँ पर शिरकत की है। मुल्क की सलामती और अमन और भाईचारे के लिए यहाँ दुआएं की गई हैं। मैं भी दुआ करता हूँ कि अल्लाह ताला हमारे जम्मू कश्मीर में और पूरे मुल्क हिंदुस्तान में आपस में अमन भाईचारा कायम रखने की लोगों को तौफीक अता फरमाए।
With its eclectic emphasis on tolerance and peaceful coexistence, Sufism has been influencing the lives of the people in Kashmir for nearly 700 years. Forming an integral part of ethos among the public for the last several centuries, even today, the Sufi traditions play an important role in their lives and connote them with an understanding of the world in all its spiritual dimensions. The teachings of Sufi saints still reverberate in every nook and corner and continue to inspire people to live in peace and harmony. Saint Jan Muhammad Sahib was also one among these Sufi saints whose message of oneness and brotherhood is still preached by the residents of the area.
अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह, जहां आप अपने सर की आंखों से ये बहारें देख रहे हैं, ये साईं साहब की ज़िंदगी की मेहनतों का नतीजा है.
The Holy Urs commemorations clearly indicates that the lesson of love and compassion that was once propagated by the Sufi saints still has its roots deeply embedded in the rich culture and traditions of the people. Since ancient days, India has remained a favorite destination for travelers and businessmen. Some came to make their fortunes and others came to explore the scenic beauty, iconic monuments and witness the arts and cultures of this incredible land. To make their stay in the country comfortable and establish comprehensive communications with them, Indians have devised several tools and techniques from time to time. One such communication channel has been established by the Ministry of Tourism in India. It is basically a call center where tourists coming to India can call and gain information regarding tourist destination, transportation and other necessary help in their own language. Take a look.
A large number of foreign visitors come to India to see scenic mountain ranges, iconic monuments and witness art, culture and relish traditional food. Many times the visitors are in need to communicate in their native language to get details about travel destinations, transportation, distance and much more. This is Tamam Muhammad, a tourist from Syria. Although he can converse in English, he is more comfortable talking in his mother tongue, Arabic. On his short trip to India, Tamam has explored the national capital. With a few days left before he flies back home, he wants to visit another place which is nearby. But he has no clue about what places he could pay a visit near Delhi in the limited time he has. He dialed up 1363 and chose Arabic as his preferred language.
مساء الخير، مرحبا بكم في Incredible India. أنا هشمت في الخدمة. كيف يمكن لنساعدكم في تحصيل المعلومة؟
مساء الخير، أود زيارة مدينة أجرا وأريد أن أعرف منك المواقع السياحية التي يمكنني زيارتها هناك من فضلك.
الأماكن التي يمكن لك أن تشوف وتنظر في مدينة أجرا هي تاج محل، وأيضا يمكن لك أن تزور هناك قلعة أجرا.
شكرا جزيلا لك، هذا كاف. And I wanted to visit some tourist places. So I just looked online for the tourist helpline and I called them and they suggested me going to Agra, and they were very helpful and it was a fruitful call actually. They spoke to me in Arabic and I was really happy to hear that.
In Hindi, English and 10 other international languages that include Arabic and Chinese among others, visiting tourists can get answers to all their queries by dialing a 4-digit number 1363. Upon dialing this number, the caller gets connected to the 24/7 multilingual tourist info helpline named Incredible India, set up by the Ministry of Tourism, where they can select the desired language and seek advice or register a complaint.
Tourists who are visiting to India, they are not aware about the places. So we as a helpline, support 24/7 and provide them the correct information about the places where they can go and visit. So it helps a lot.
So how many people are going to visit this place? This facility by the Ministry of Tourism will not only help tourists with little to no English speaking abilities to clarify their queries, but will also help them register their grievances and complaints, especially at a time of emergency.
Even if they do not speak English, they would be able to convey their problems in the language they are most familiar with.
That's all we have for you this week. Your comments and suggestions are important to us. Do give us your feedback at myindia@anin.com. I'm your host Shreyasa Vijay, and it's goodbye from the entire production team.